Okay, good morning team. Vance Carl Simmons here. Right, by now you guys have seen it either on Facebook or through word of mouth or through your command channels or read it on the internet where the Secretary of Defense issued some guidance to military members about masks and masks that we wear on duty. All right, so let me just give you my perspective on this as we enter this week as the situation has altered just a little bit, right? So one, the threat hasn't changed, right? So the threat of coronavirus was the same this morning as it was on Sunday and the day before. But I think our leadership has given us an opportunity to even provide just a little bit more protection to our folks that work in close proximity every day. So as you read that memo, and as our squadron commanders and our group commanders and our wing leadership is going to execute this guidance, let's just remember what it says, right? It talks about that if you can maintain social distancing and you can maintain separation from folks, the mask is not something that you really need to be worried about right now. Do I think you probably need something just in case? Yeah, I do. I do. And the CDC talks through how to make one on your own, how to make one with a sewing machine, how to make one without a sewing machine. And that guidance is on the internet too for you to be able to make one on your own, because I think we may need one before this is over. But for those who are working in close proximity, that's the ones that our squadron commanders are really putting some energy on first thing this morning and through this week, trying to get that where we need it to be able to work with the guidance that's been given us. So I'm not going to surprise you. I don't have supplies of masks waiting to be able to hand out right now, just like no one else does in any of the military right now. Our masks for our medics, we're going to keep for our medics, right? And so what I've charged our squadron commanders to do is it's time to get creative. Right, so for our military members, for those that are going to make some on their own, I'm going to ask you to stay with some conservative material. I made mine last night out of a PT shirt, and I made one out of an old ABU shirt. So that there are some materials available. Know that I'm working on a corporate solution. I'm working on something that would be able to issue at some point, but that's not going to happen tomorrow. So as we enter this week, and for our folks who are watching us on Facebook, you may see some folks wearing masks. Right, it's another additive layer of protection that we can use to be able to do our best to keep our folks safe and to keep this virus from spreading any more than it already is. I trust each of you to make the right call. If you've got issues, be sure to start talking to your squadron leadership, and we'll work through each one of these together. Thanks for everything you do. We'll get after it. Vance proud.